Welcome back to my channel Data Solution. Hope you are doing very well. In this video we are going to learn about Azure Data Factory, and today witness scenario is there is a source data set that contains duplicate row. We want to use Azure Data Factory to create a process to put all unique row into one target table and put one copy of each duplicate row into another target table. Target table may be Azure SQL and any database we want to use. So let's go to Azure Data Factory and design this process. So before going forward, I request viewer to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful. Now we want to first review the data source. So let's go to Azure portal. This is the home page of Azure portal. My data set available in a storage account. So we use here SA Data World storage account. Go to container and my data source available in this container, and we use here duplicate data sets. So click on this, and here is the some duplicate row and some unique row. We want to load unique row into one target table and we want to load duplicate records in another target table. Okay, so let's go to Azure Data Factory. This is the home page of Azure Data Factory, and let's design this process. So first go to manage tab to create link service. So click on this new link to create a new link service to connect with source dataset and target dataset. We use here Azure SQL as a target data set as a destination. So search here Azure Blob Storage because source dataset available in this storage account, Azure Blob Storage. Click on this, select and click on this. Let's name it link service ls prefix. I encourage you to write here some description. We choosing here integration runtime by default auto resolve integration runtime which created by Azure Data Factory. By default authentication type I am using here account key, and subscription only one we have pay as you go. Choose appropriate subscription. If you have free trial then choose free trial subscription. Storage account only we have one as a data world solution, and click on this test to create to see connection is successful. Now click on this create button to create link service. Here is link service created for Azure Blob Storage. Let's create link service for Azure SQL. We use here as a destination database Azure SQL. So select this, click on this, continue, name it prefix ls as a link service. Choose your appropriate runtime version recommended it and account selection method from Azure subscription. So select this pay as you go. Server name we have only one, so choose this. Database demo database, choose your appropriate database. Authentication type we choose here SQL authentication. Username admin2 data world. This is my username for database server. This is the username of my database server. So type here password for authentication. Click on this test connection to see the connection is successful or not. Here is connection successful. So click on this create button to create link service. Okay, here is link service is created now. Now go to here other tab to design this process. We want to design using data flow. So click on this three dot to create new data flow. Name it df filter unique and duplicate record ud. Okay, so use here source transformation to point to source dataset. Okay, click on this to minimize, press F11 to maximize browser. Okay, and click on this and go to here source setting, name it source 1, and dataset we want to create a new dataset. So click on this, choose your source dataset, select Azure Blob Storage, navigate to continue, click on this, choose your appropriate file format. My data source available in text file, so I am choosing here delimited text, continue. ds means we always write here ds means data source data set. Okay, choose your appropriate link service. I am choosing Azure Blob Storage link service which created in first step. Go to here from root source container and choose appropriate dataset. Okay, first row as a header, check on this, and import schema, I am choosing here none for now. Click on this. Okay, now go to here source option. No, after completion we want to not delete any source file. If you want to move another destination, you can click on this move. So we use here by default projection. First to go to here, to see here projection and inspect, we need to import a schema. So let's go to dataset. Okay, and go to here schema and import schema from connection. Okay, so first import schema. Import schema is successful now. ID, name and age, as we have metadata in our source data. So now let's go to again data flow, and here you can see here projection is now loaded. Go to optimization, I am choosing by default partition. Inspect, here is the ID, name and this is the data type. Let's go to data preview and click on this to see your data set. Okay, now you can see here the source data set. Okay, so there is no any error. If you have any error, you can see here this not fetch any data if you have any error. So now go to here transformation canvas and add aggregate transformation to count the occurrence of each row. So click on this plus icon and create here and select here aggregate transformation. Click on this, go to aggregate setting and choose, go to incoming stream as a source 1 and group by, we want to group by all column. So select ID, click on this icon to add 3 column, click 2 times and add here name and add here age to count each occurrence of row. Now go to here aggregate tab and write here count row. Okay, select on this to open this data flow expression builder and write here count and in this argument write here id. Okay, navigate to this save and finish button and click on this. Now aggregate setting is completed. Now let's go to optimization, choose here default. Inspect, here is looking good. All these 3 column are grouped by and we use here one formula count and this is the aggregate data preview. Click on this and see. You can see here these 2 record is duplicate because 2 times and these 3 record is unique, so count is 1 only. Okay, now let's add a conditional split transformation to separate unique and duplicate records. So click on this plus icon to add conditional split transformation. Okay, now go to conditional split setting, output stream name I am choosing here by default split 1. Income stream this one, previous is aggregate automatically selected. So let's create here condition first. So first condition is unique row and open this expression builder and choose here a schema count row which is equal to 1. Okay, navigate to this save and finish and click on this. Now unique row is condition is created. Delete this by default and click on this plus icon, add here condition stream. Okay, and name it duplicate row. Okay, and click again here, use here expression builder and here is the count row which is greater than 1. This is duplicate record. Okay, so navigate to this here save and finish button to click on this and now minimize this. Okay, if you want to optimization inspect, you can see here we use here this count as a condition and if you want to see, click on this any error occurrence or not, you can see here. So there is no error, so it's look good till now. Now click on this plus icon and choose here sync transformation to load data into destination for unique record. So let's load first unique data to one target table. So go to here sync setting, incoming stream which is unique row, and dataset I'm choosing here new. So click on this, and destination is Azure SQL. So click on this Azure SQL, go to here continue, and this is the data set for destination, and name it unique data set. Okay, choose your link service which created in first step Azure Data SQL database, and we want to create here new table. So schema DVO, and this is the TVL unique data set. Okay, so let's click on OK button setting, go to here we want to insert, so select here allow insert action. We do not want to do any action after loading or before loading. Okay, so go to here error, uncheck this. We do not want to manage any error, and uncheck this. And here is the incoming and outgoing mapping is good, but we do not want to load here row count, so delete this. Optimization, choose default inspect, looking good, and data preview, refresh this to check any error we have or not. So there is no error, so it's look good. Now let's load duplicate record to another destination. So let's again choose here sync transformation to load data into destination. Go to here sync, and go to here dataset, create a new dataset Azure SQL. Click on this, navigate to this continue button, and this is the dataset for DS duplicate dataset. Okay, choose your link service. We want to create new table, so schema is DVO, and this is the duplicate TVL duplicate data set. Okay, so click on this. Okay, go to here setting, allow insert, choose here by default error we do not want to manage, so uncheck this mapping. So delete this count, we do not want to load this count column, and inspect, it's looking good. Data flow, click on this to see we have any error occur or not. So you can see there is two record and there is nothing error. Okay, so now let's here data flow design is completed. Now let's go to here pipeline to run this data flow. Go to here pipeline and choose new pipeline. Okay, name it by default, and go to this activity tab, move and transform, choose here data flow, and go to here setting and select your data flow. Okay, first save all activity you perform, dataset, link service, data flow. Okay, publish is completed. Now click on this debug to run this data flow. So data flow in progress, minimize this. After 50 seconds this data flow is succeeded. Okay, so this is succeeded, and now let's go to destination tab and refresh this. Go to here database, demo database we use here, go to table, and both table is now loaded, you can see here. Okay, select on this, right click and select here top 100. Okay, to see here is the duplicate record and this is the unique record. So data loaded successfully. Okay, So in this video we will learn about how to split duplicate record and unique record and load into destination table by using aggregate transformation, conditional split transformation, and to point to source we use here source transformation, and to load data we use here sync transformation. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe this channel and like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you in next video. Thank you.